I want to quickly compare and contrast 5 easy credit cards for bad credit. So we have Milestone, Indigo, Surge, Aspire, and Fortiva. Don't you go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sorta Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you're to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to do a comparative analysis of 5 easy credit cards for bad credit. We have Milestone, Indigo, Surge, Aspire, and Fortiva. One thing I want to say right off the bat, please understand, folks, that these are cards that you only want to use for 1 year because these cards have lots of fees. So if you have poor credit, the goal is to actually get the card, use it for 1 year, pay the fees, and then close the account. And usually we recommend not closing credit card accounts, but these cards, if you keep them open, they'll be charging you annual fees every year. Yeah, that's an annual fee, and you don't want that. At some point, you don't want that. So those are cards that you use only temporarily. Very important. I just want to say that because the fees are numerous. Okay, so let's start with Milestone MasterCard. So with Milestone, if you have the minimum FICO score is 300. Okay, they have no one-time fees. The regular APR is 24.90%. The annual fee, $35 to $99. Okay, there's no monthly fee. And again, the minimum credit is bad credit. So minimum credit score 300. What we love with Milestone is that you can actually pre-qualify for a card, and this will not impact your credit score because actually, if the minimum credit score is 300, they really don't need to check your credit. Okay, of course they need your social though. Okay, and so less than perfect credit is okay. And you can also access your account through mobile, and you have protection from fraud if your card is stolen or lost. And the account history is reported to the 3 major credit bureaus. Okay, we're talking about TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And what we love with Milestone is that you can pre-qualify quickly and easily. I mean, it happens within 5 minutes. You just go to the website and it happens within 5 minutes. So the website is milestonegoldcard.com. Okay, this is really good. And so no security deposit. You have the credit bureau reporting. This is important. But the fees, again, you only have one fee. And the fee this is an annual fee, $35 to $99, depending on your state and your FICO score. And the limits, if you will, that you can get with this card, the initial limit, $300 to $2,000. Depending again on your FICO score. And they actually review your account to actually bump up your limits. But again, this is a card that you actually just want to use for 1 year and then move on to another card. Let me talk to you about Indigo MasterCard. So when you think about Indigo, I want you to think about there's no one-time fee. We love that. You have an annual fee that goes all the way to $99. The regular APR 24.90%. There's no monthly fee. And the minimum credit score here is 325. So if you have a FICO score of 325, you can qualify minimum. Okay. And what we love with the Indigo MasterCard is that you are able to look at, let's say, they actually pay attention to a few things. Your income. Okay. They pay attention to how long you have been living at the address you've been living at. They pay attention to your utility bills. So they pay attention to your DTI. And with Indigo, you do have the possibility of a soft pull, so you can pre-qualify for the credit card, okay? And they will start you at the $500. So they will start you at $500 to $2,500, depending on your FICO score. It's really important to also mention that what we love with this card is that their customer service is great. Even though the fees are a lot, they do have perfect customer service, okay? You have mobile account access at any time. Okay, and by the way, the website is indigocard.com, indigocard.com. We're showing this to you on the screen. So if you're interested in this card, okay, and you have fraud protection for stolen or lost cards, and your account history is reported to the 3 major credit bureaus in the United States. And one thing we have seen with Indigo card is that if you want to co-apply for the card, let's say both you and your partner have a poor credit and you're trying to rebuild credit together, this could be a great opportunity to co-apply for this card. And you might even be getting a higher limit to start with. You might be getting maybe $800 or $1,000. Okay, but with like I said before, with Indigo, you can the initial limit goes from $500 to $2,500, and they'll review your account every 6 months to consider you for a possible limit increase. But again, this card is the way you play the game with this card is the same way you play the game with the Milestone MasterCard. You use the card for 1 year, and after that, you just ditch it. You never want to keep open. You never want to keep a credit card that charges you an annual fee, especially if you don't see any benefits. If you have a rewards credit card, or if you have a travel credit card that charges you an annual fee, okay, at least there you can see the benefits. But these cards, they're just charging you for the fact that you have poor credit, and they are helping you rebuild your credit. That's the only reason why they're charging you fees. So that's for Indigo MasterCard. Now we have the Surge MasterCard. This is the third card I want to review in today's conversation, okay? With Surge MasterCard, there's no one-time fee. You have a regular APR that oscillates from 24.99% to 29.99%. That's variable. You have an annual fee that goes from $75 to $99. And in terms of monthly fees, none for the first year, but after that, they can charge you up to $10. Think about that. So not only you're paying already an annual fee, but they're also charging you monthly fees. That's just crazy. But yeah, that's what it is. The minimum credit score that they look at, 300. Okay, and so the website is surgecardinfo.com. And one thing you need to understand here is that with Surge Card, with the Surge MasterCard, you can receive up to $1,000 in credit limits that will double to $2,000 after you make your first 6 monthly minimum payments on time. Okay, and all credit types are welcome to apply. But again, they charge a lot of fees, and the Surge MasterCard is one of our least favorite cards. But again, it is what it is. Okay, and your initial credit limits will go from $300 to $1,000. Okay, and you also have with the Surge MasterCard, one thing we love though, and this is important to their credit, they give you free access to your Vantage 3.0 score from Experian. So when you sign up for e-statements, this is really good. They have a monthly reporting process to the 3 major credit bureaus. Okay, and with the Surge MasterCard, you can see if you are pre-qualified without impacting your credit score. So this is really good. We also love the fact that you have a fast and easy application process. You can have results in seconds. In other words, you can see if you're approved within seconds. They have a free online account access 24/7. Checking account is required though. So for this card, for the Surge MasterCard, they want you to have a checking account. So this is important, and the checking account must have some direct deposits. Okay, and so this is what it is. One thing I also need to mention pretty quickly here is that when we talk about the Surge MasterCard, you can also co-apply. So again, same process. If you want to rebuild credit together with your partner or with a friend, you can co-apply with this card, and your initial limit might actually, instead of being 300 minimum, it could be 800 or 1,000 minimum. So this is really good. I want to talk to you now about Aspire credit card. So the thing with Aspire credit card is that not only, first of all, they have excellent customer service. Okay, and we love Aspire for that reason. And there's no one-time fee. The regular APR is a 29.99% variable. You have an annual fee that is kind of high. With Aspire, the only thing we don't like is that, the customer service is great, but the annual fee is crazily high. So this is a card we would say you want to stay away from unless you really want to use them. Okay, but I still want to give you the information anyway, because who knows, maybe at this point in time in your life, the only card you can get is the Aspire credit card. Yeah, this could be a possibility. So with the Aspire credit card, the annual fee, $85 to $175 in the first year. And after that, $29 to $49. So they charge you a crazily high amount the first year. And then once they're comfortable with your profile, then they charge you a lower amounts. Okay, and you also have a monthly fee that is a $0 the first year and the $7.25 to $12.50 after. And in terms of rewards rate, did you actually offer you some rewards? You have 1 to 3% cash back. Okay, and the minimum credit for the Aspire credit card, 300. So if you are interested in this card, again, this could be the card that you need at this point in time to rebuild credit. And so you got to go to a website called www.aspire.com. Okay, the thing with the Aspire credit card is they have rewards. So you can earn 3% cashback reward on eligible gas, grocery, and utility purchases or payments. You can earn 1% cashback reward on all other eligible purchases. Okay, and this is a card that allows you to see if you're pre-qualified. So they have a soft pull process with no impact to your credit score. Okay, and with this card, you also get free access to your Vantage Score 3.0 credit score from Equifax. And so overall, when you think about Aspire, you want to think about a fast and easy application process, and they also allow you to get the results within seconds. So you can see, I mean, really, you can really see if you are approved, not a problem. And the cool thing is you can add your card to Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay for easy contactless payments. Okay, so this is really good. And with Aspire, they will actually review your limits, let's say every 6 months. So if you have a financially responsible card usage, this is kind of cool. They will bump you up. I want to talk to you about the fifth card in today's conversation. We have a Fortiva cashback reward. Okay, and with Fortiva, one thing I want to say quickly here is that you basically have no one-time fees. Those are really good. The regular APR is $29.99. The annual fee, $85 to $175. This is kind of similar to the Aspire credit card. Okay, so the annual fee goes from $85 to $175, and after that, so that's for the first year, and after that, $29 to $49. Okay, monthly fees, none for the first year and the second year, and so on, and the second year and the subsequent years. They charge you $725 to $12.50 a month. Okay, the rewards rate 1 to 3% cashback, and the minimum credit is 300. One thing I want to say here, and I've said this throughout the show, whether you are talking about Milestone, Indigo, Surge, Aspire, Fortiva, these are cards you use temporarily. These are cards that you use maximum for 1 year or 15 months or 18 months. And after that, you just ditch them. You just close the account. You don't want to keep the account open because they are charging you fees. Okay, these are cards that allow you to build credit, and you use them strategically for 1 year. Our recommendation is 1 year. You just use it for 1 year and just boost your credit score to maybe, if you're currently in 300 or 400, you just want to boost your credit score by 200 points. Let's say you bring it up to 600 and get a better card. There are better cards out there. Okay. Anyway, let me talk about Fortiva. So Fortiva, the cashback rewards card is the rewards rate 1 to 3% cashback. Okay, and so the website is myfortiva.com, and you can actually pre-qualify for this unsecured credit card. Okay, and so you earn 3% cashback reward on eligible gas, grocery, and utility purchases or payments, and you can earn 1% cashback reward on all other eligible purchases. And one thing we love is you can pre-qualify instantly without impacting your credit score, and you have up to $1,000 credit limit subject to credit approval. Okay, and you have a free access to your Vantage Score 3.0 credit score from Equifax rather. And so with the card is you have no initial deposit, no program fees needed to open an account. Okay, so overall, the Fortiva cashback rewards card is kind of similar to the Aspire card, but the Aspire card has better customer service. Based on our experience, they have better customer service. So let me quickly have a conversation with you here about, so when we talk about easy unsecured credit card for bad credit, we're speaking about a series of credit cards that allow you to get accepted quickly and instantly, okay, and easily also. They're not asking for a lot of things. They're not asking for, they want you to prove income. They want you to prove that you have income, that you have a sufficient cash flows to repay the credit card, whatever you charge on the credit card. But that's it, okay? However, and this is a big decision time. I want you to talk to me right now. Big decision time. Do you currently find yourself in the bad credit category? You probably are. That's why you're listening to this show. Okay, how low is your score? What have you done so far to actually rebuild your credit score? Because there are a lot of ways to rebuild your credit score. You can actually get a secure credit card and not pay so much money. Okay, there are lots of options out there. Now, if you are not able to get any card at all and they do not accept you, these are cards you want to resort to. This should be your last resort cards, okay? The 5 cards I'm giving you in today's show are your last resort cards. And when you have these cards, please make sure that you, again, and I'll keep repeating this, you want to close them after 1 year. These are not cards you want to keep open because they will be charging you fees every year, every month for that matter. You want to close them, you want to bump up your credit score, and that's it, okay? The cards actually are good because they give you initial credit limits that go from $300 to $1,000, okay? But the thing is, if you actually take out all the fees they're charging you, you don't have nothing left to use on the card, okay? But I just want you to be aware of that, okay? So fees are plentiful. It can include sign-up fees. We have annual fees. We have fees for cash advances, foreign transactions, and late payments. I'm not even talking about their APRs. They have crazily high APRs, 24% to 35%. You got it. The picture I'm trying to paint here is that these cards are great temporarily. You use them for a purpose and you move up. And so when we talk about the easiest unsecured credit card to get, all of them are easy to get. Milestone, Indigo, Surge, MasterCard, Aspire, Fortiva, they're easier to get, okay? And what is the minimum credit score needed for an unsecured card? 300, okay? Credit card. If you have 300, 350, you can qualify for this for this cards, okay? It's all about making sure that you have the ability to repay the balance due. They'll be checking your employment. That's one thing they do. They will check your employment. So make sure you have that. And so can you get a credit card with a 500 or 400 credit score? Yes, you can. An unsecured credit card at that? Yes, you can. You can definitely get the credit card. So we have Milestone, Indigo, Surge, Aspire, and Fortiva. Which one should you get? This is a big question, right? Big question. Well, it depends. Really depends. It depends on your financial situation. Currently, what is your financial situation? You probably have a bad score or you have a bad credit score. Okay, I got that. But what is your financial situation? Do you have a stable job? Because if you have a bad credit score, this could be a result of a lot of things that happened in your past or are still happening. But the bottom line is, are you pulling in enough revenue to repay the loans or to repay the credit cards balances, the credit card balances? What is your financial situation? Do you have a job? Are you full-time? Are you full-time or part-time employed? What is your situation? Let's talk about money. Okay, talk to me about money. So your overall financial situation should play an important role in whether or not you should choose Milestone, Indigo, Surge, Aspire, or Fortiva. And what about your credit score? Do you currently bank at a credit union or traditional bank? If yes, what are the cards offered by your current financial institution? Because sometimes it's just a lot better to apply for a card with your current financial institution than getting any of these 5 cards, because your financial institution sees your cash inflows and cash outflows, and they are better informed about your financial situation, and they might be able to give you a card that actually responds to your situation, really. And what are the perks and rewards that you're looking for? Because for instance, if you're looking for Fortiva cashback rewards, they do offer rewards. Okay, are you co-applying? In other words, are you co-applying with a significant other, a relative, for instance? Because this could boost your approval odds. Okay, what about customer service? Is customer service is it important for you? If it's important, then you want to pay attention to the card that you pick, because some cards have a great customer service while others don't. So I'm just giving you a few. Obviously, this list is not exhaustive, but I'm just giving you a small catalog of criteria you should pay attention to before choosing a business credit. I mean, a personal credit card for bad credit. So after analyzing these 5 cards, our pick is the Milestone MasterCard. So we have actually rated this card 10 over 10, the Indigo MasterCard 9.5 over 10, the Surge MasterCard 9.5 over 10, the Aspire credit card 9 over 10, and the Fortiva credit card 9 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.